It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see Frankie Louvu. He picked up a sack last week as part of an 8-tackle game. It's the Ravens and the Cardinals, next on Madden Football.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Called on a very strong gain of 24.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession.
Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 18 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Watson.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Watson off play action.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To the air yet again, Watson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. And the numbers for Gibbs from last week: 24 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Watson's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven 1st.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Watson now to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Watson.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time.
And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
To throw is Fields.
Robinson's got it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Fields.
It fights him off. Incomplete.
Tried to link up with Bijan Robinson there out of the backfield.
And it's 3rd and short.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Back to throw, Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This one caught by Kittle. And in for the Ravens touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson.
And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Now it's Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And taken right on the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st down, it's Watson.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 14, Cardinals nothing.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Watson.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now it's Watson.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. To return it, Darius Phillips.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like...
There he goes, right side. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the 50, it's Watson.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Watson. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
But that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Watson. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Gibbs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Fields throws on target to Likely.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
3rd down and 6.
Here's Fields.
And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Ravens on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Over the middle to Beckham. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Fields now to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Fields going to hurry his guys to the line.
From just shy of midfield.
Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Yeah, he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Jameer Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Back to the air, Watson on second down.
This one finds Pierce on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Watson. And he fends him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Up the middle, it's Edwards. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Third down and 13.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21.
The Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing out left and finding Likely.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second.
Back to throw, Fields.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Beckham.
So we have come. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter as this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half. Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolute.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Frankie Louvu.
Robinson on a give right side.
Powerful running. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Now Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Fields on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route, and I think a lot.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Ravens first down.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Watson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
First down, Baltimore.
On the give, here's Gibbs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First down, Ravens.
Watson on first down. And he's got Pierce. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. To throw is Watson. Delivers another one to Pierce. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now Watson on third and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Now it's Fields. Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Multiple defenders there. That's running for a loss of 4.
Gonna need something special here on third and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
To throw is Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half. but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. And now the rookie's free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. And the Raven first down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Breaks a tackle.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson now to throw.
That's complete to Pierce.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Watson.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Only able to gain a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
Another run for Gibbs here.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. First up, 2nd and 4.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd down and 4.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Back to throw, Watson. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Deshaun Watson. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 66 yards.
And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
On the return, this is Turpin. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the
Fields now to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6. Again, Fields.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
On first down, it's Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Now Fields.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Vita Vea drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Watson now going to run the option right. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and inches.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
A gain of 5. And a Raven first down.
Hand off now to Gibbs. He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
First down, Baltimore.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And 4 at the Cardinals' 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it's thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, Charles. That's one Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had